Hi guys, this is Jennifer Marie Reyes, aka Datumzine of Beautiful Memories. This is a tutorial done with the obitsu head from junkiespot.com. There also is paradox. You might hear some noises in the background. Can't really much do anything about it. I've already done the initial shading on this head. This head number is, let me see if I can find down here. I think it's right there. Don't know. Gosh. Show up on the camera. There you go. 0.5, which is the new male obitsu head. As you can see, I've already done highlighting. Highlighting is done with my blush. I do use pastels. You don't have to if you don't want to. Basically what we're doing is going over the sides we want. You also need to find out where this cheek ends, so like I said, you're gonna blush and your head will be as that. And once again, we are sealing with the Mr. Super Clear. I'm sealing aside. Use a mask, please. Okay, so our head's relatively decent. And what we're going to do is, today I'm going to use my wonderful black color, which I have Apple Barrel Burnt Umber. See that? Burnt Umber, yay! By Apple Barrel. See? We're not using expensive stuff to do it. You only need a tiny drop, again, see. Our drops are about this size. And I'm sorry, I'm having to readjust the camera every 5 seconds. Okay. That's burnt umber, and I want to use my wonderful shading tool again. I've basically picked up just like a little bit, barely brushes off on my hand, and what I'm going to do is find the shadow and I'm going to outline that shadow, which is something we've kind of already done. I'm just accentuating it. I'm keeping it very basic. Usually you can go off the line of the eyebrow line and arch it up, arch it down, but for meaning of being perfect, I'll try that one too. I don't like using browns on my guys. It's a force of habit. I'm wiping off paint and pastels. I'm going, so you can see it's relatively still light on us. And now what I want to do is, when I'm going to go at an angle and flip it up. Kind of like making little itty bitty lines. And since he's going to be a guy, we need to make his eyebrows thicker, so they actually need to come relatively more up than our females do. And if you guys haven't noticed guys in real life, I would always say pick up a magazine, look on the internet, see how different guys like, not the celebrity ones really, but rugged men. because we want your eyebrows to look as realistic as they possibly can. Okay. So that's what we have. Very deep set, untamed eyebrows. Reading and some typing at the same time, because it's forced to happen. Our next step is we're gonna get the white, of course. White. And add a little drop. Once again, when I mean drop, I really do mean drop. Doesn't have to be a big one. We're not grabbing a lot of paint on our palette. And we are going to make the eyes. We're going to go very light when we do it. And I've really gotten into using this shadow brush for some unforeseen reason. And the shadow brush makes me do these really kind of slit eyes. I'm going to add a little bit of white on the mouth just because I'm going to be building up some color on it later. So yeah, you can see I added the white. You can see the white on it. And this is our basic kind of thing. Eyebrows can always be fixed. A good way to go around that is using your nail X-Acto knives. So I want to add something more realistic. Than fake. Even though the male's eyes are like very heavy set and that in their eyebrows, you have to take in consideration that they also need to be at the same time somewhat symmetrical, even if they're heavy. We're not looking for perfection because we're trying to create something that looks like a person, not something that just looks like we could make it from a factory. You will need to flush in the ears. I'm using paint to that. Break that out. And we're gonna stop for right now, and basically I'm gonna work on it some more and you can see the next step. So you guys have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed our tutorial by Beautiful Memories, and thank you to junkiespot.com.